If you've ever visited one of our county campuses or facilities, you've noticed just how clean they are. Hi everyone, I'm Cassidy Harris, Public Relations Manager, and today we want to talk to you about our Department of Facility Management. They help maintain all of the county parks, facilities, and campuses. Let's learn more. Joining me today is Deputy County Manager Matt Schlachter, and we want to talk to you about the Facility Management Department. Matt, if you would, give us an idea of what they're responsible for in all of the facilities that they oversee.
All right, thanks, Cassidy. Facility management group, they do a lot of stuff for us. So they got basically three groups inside that department. You got your maintenance guys. That's what Chad, our manager over there, calls the mending and fixing crew. So they're the ones that are out there making sure that we're making repairs to our buildings, simple roof repairs, doing clogged toilets, busted water line, electrical lines that need to be repaired, outlets aren't working, things on that nature. They also have the janitorial group, which they do an amazing job of keeping our facilities looking great. They go out every morning, start early, and they work all through the day, make sure our facilities are being maintained properly. So that group just does a lot to keep our buildings looking great. The second part of that group is going to be our landscape group, and they do exactly what it sounds like. What do they do?
Landscape.
All right. So the second part of our group is our landscape guys, and they go out and make sure our grounds are looking good. So they take care of the landscaping around our county buildings. They don't get into the parks. They don't get on the right-of-ways. They focus solely on our county buildings. So they do annual beds. They do grass cutting. They get the leaves up in the fall. So irrigation repair, new irrigation installs. We've actually even given them new landscape installation jobs. So on some buildings, we need to go in there and redo the landscaping. We'll actually hire our own people to go in there and do the work for us versus subbing it out to a contractor. The third leg of that group is going to be our special projects folks, and they do exactly what that sounds like, special stuff. So if we have a remodel, we have some new electrical lines that need to be installed, this group would come out and do it. They also cover all of our access control, so all of our key card access into buildings. They manage a certain section of that. They install the special keypads that we can limit access to certain areas by certain people. They also handle all of our alarm systems, both burglar alarms and fire alarms. So they do installs as well as maintain those systems. We're in the process now of trying to determine if we can actually even do the monitoring of those systems at the same time. Right now we do farm that out to a company, but we're looking to see if we can do that in-house. So you got basically three groups: the maintenance side, the landscape side, and the special project side.
Right, and we're here at the main government complex right off Ronald Reagan. So they're also overseeing the other complexes that we have, but they're also very involved in repair at some of our parks, like Reed Creek. They assist with those type of projects, and they took on a big undertaking with G3. So can you talk to us about some of the larger renovations or larger projects that they've overseen?
Absolutely. So when we acquired the G building complex down the road from us here, we needed to move Board of Elections into one of the buildings. They needed a larger early voting area. They needed more office space. As the population grows, they have more files they have to keep. So instead of contracting that out to a contractor locally, we brought it in-house. We did it ourselves. So we actually used our maintenance group to go in, and they built new walls, they ran new electrical, they put in new flooring, they put in new ceiling tiles. So everything that we would have contracted out, we were able to do with our own staff in-house. We've done other projects as well. Recently, our GIS department moved to a vacant part of one of our buildings, and in order to make it more functional for them, they had to go in and move a couple walls around, create some conference space as well as some office space. That was actually the space that Board of Elections freed up. So we reused space, it didn't just sit there empty. But we're able to do that in-house.
And also move Station 2 while they've been doing Gibbs Road over.
Right, yeah. Currently, Station 2 is under construction. So we had to tear the old one down, and to tear the station down, we had to relocate the firemen and their equipment, obviously, to a new location. And so in order to make that move possible, we had to bring in our facility management group and facilitate that move from one location to the other, and it worked out very well for us.
Right. Well, on top of fixing county facilities, we also are responsible for keeping the grounds clean, inside of buildings clean, the custodial staff, the landscape. And I know you touched on that, but if you could kind of expand on when we ended up bringing it from contracting to in-house and some of what they're responsible for.
Yeah, so we did contract janitorial services out many years ago, and we found some issues with it. We were only getting services for certain parts of the week. We weren't getting service every day. So with the contract, they'd come in, clean the building, and be gone. If something happens during the day, oh well, you live with a dirty building throughout the day. Well, we were able to bring the staff in internal, hire our own staff, and now we have 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, janitorial staff. They're here when we need it. So in the past, we were building was getting attention maybe one time a day. Now they're getting attention twice a day. And if we need them to come back for any special reason, we can do that. For example, during the hurricane, when we had the EOC operational 24 hours a day for several weeks, we had that janitorial staff there to make sure that the building was kept in a good, safe working condition, clean, hospitable. So having them on staff to bring them in to make sure that everything's supplies are kept up. You don't think about it, but just a simple paper towel. When it runs out, you kind of need a paper towel. So having that staff in-house that can make sure we have our supplies we need when we need them right then on demand, it's been wonderful.
Well, Chad Holton and his team do a great job. They keep up our facilities. They make sure that we're well taken care of. And so we appreciate all the work that they do. And hopefully this gives you a better understanding of what facility management does for all of the employees here in the county, but also for you, the residents, to enjoy when you come on campus. Until next time, we'll see you then.